Hello traders, today I'm going to be teaching you what balance, equity, margin, free margin, margin level percent mean on MT5 or MT4 trading platform. But before we start, if this is your first time of seeing my video, um, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post a new video, you can easily see them. Alright, so we'll be starting with the balance. What is balance? Balance is the money you deposit. Once you deposit money into your brokerage account, that is your balance. It's going to appear right here where the balance is. So immediately you open a position, that is, you click the buy or the sell button, your equity start to read. The equity now is what is the balance plus the unrealized profits or loss, just like what you are seeing right now. This is a good. I'm on a trade on a good right now and I'm on profit, but this profit is unrealized or floating plus profit. So it means this profit has not been closed. Until this profit is closed, that is when you know that yes, you've made profit from this trade. So at this point, it is floating. So now to get the equity now, it is the balance the
Plus,
floating profit or the loss. But in this case, is the profit. It can also be the loss. So it means when you add this value now, the balance from this, you get the equity. So that is how uh, equity is. Then when if I close this trade right now, what is this my equity now? What is showing my equity is what I'm going to the balance is going to change to what is in on this equity. Like for example, now this is 3,389 points something. So if I should close this profit right now, this is what my balance is going to change to 3,391. At this moment, I think it's 91. So this is equity. Then the margin. The margin means the amount you need to open a position. The amount you need to open a position. So meaning if I'm to open this instrument gold with a lot size of 0.02, um I must have a margin of 78.39. So the more I open position, let me open a new position and let's see what is the margin is going to be. I open a new position. Let's go back. So the more you open a new position, the more your margin increases. Just right now, the margin has increased from that 78 to 156, 156.91. Then we have free margin. For the free margin, it is the equity minus the margin will give you the free margin. This minus this is going to give you the free margin. Then we have the margin level percent. Margin level percent is usually represented in percentage. And how do you get this? You get this by saying equity divided by the margin times 100%. So if you do it this way now, equity, put the value of equity, the margin, then the margin divided by the margin, then times 100%, you are going to get what's the margin percent. So in this margin percent right now, every broker has a certain margin level. So whichever broker that you are using, the first thing you need to do is to check the margin level so that once once this reach to that margin level, you start having a margin call. Margin call, like for example, there are some brokers that will set their margin level 60%, some 50%, depending. It depends on the broker. You understand? So once your margin drops to that level, the next thing you have, you start seeing messages. You should top up your account, top up your account. So basically, this is how you can um this is the meaning of all these things. Yeah. So whenever you're adding position, you should pay much attention to the margin, because the more position you open, the more margin, the more your margin increases. Just like what I did now, the margin has increased to 235. If I if I open more position, it will keep increasing. It will keep increasing. If I open more, it will keep increasing. The more position you open, the more the margin, the more the margin. So that is why, for those who start, who open multiple position, so whenever you are stacking, you need to pay attention to that margin, because the margin means the money you have used from your entire money. So this is the money I've used. So the more you open more position, the more your margin, it will keep increasing. It will keep increasing. So yeah, that is all for today. If you know you have learned something from this video, give it a thumbs up so that it can reach out to some other people. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day.